All right. Who's ready for some Sunday afternoon hockey? Hawks Mammoth. This is going to be a good one. I love when they play in Utah. I mean, historically, the results haven't always been great, but I love watching Utah play as well. So this is always a fun matchup. It's going to be good. Um, few changes. Excuse me. From yesterday to today, obviously Soderblom is going to get the start because it's a back-to-back. Um, Korchinski stays in. Rinzel is still out. Slaggert is in and Doc is out, so that usual rotation. And Frank Nazar plays his 100th career game today. So hopefully, man, we need it to be a big one from him. We need a big game from Nazar. So hopefully he can do it in his 100th. Um, top line stays the same. Second line looks a little different now. You got Donato, Nazar, Teravainen. Third line, Bertuzzi, Dickinson, Mikheyev. Fourth line, Foligno, Moore, Slaggert. So to me, it seems like they're trying to spread out the offense a little bit. I mean, obviously, depth scoring has been an issue. So to me, that's kind of what it seems like. You got Moore on the fourth line to add some offense. Tyler Bertuzzi on the third line to add some offense. And then Donato and Teravainen with Nazar maybe to get Teravainen, or sorry, to get Nazar going, give Donato a few more looks offensively. So it seems like they're trying something and trying to spread out the offense. So we'll see if it works tonight or today. But yeah, it should be a good one. I cannot go 1-6-1. They need to win. Where's Utah at in the standings? I haven't even looked. During the Olympic break, I just forgot what the league looked like as a whole. I just completely forgot anything to do with the standings. Okay, so yeah, Mammoth are in the first wild card spot right now. So the Mammoth are going to uh, come out swinging. Yeah, they're in that first wild card spot right now. They got 1 point over the Kraken, so yeah, they should be coming out hot. Hawks obviously on second half of a back to back does not help. So we'll see. This could be ugly. I don't obviously want it to be, but this could be ugly. Chicago on the second half of a back to back. Soderblom in the net. Scoring issues right now like crazy. And Utah is fighting to stay in that first wild card spot. So this could get ugly. This could get ugly. We'll see. I don't know. I have faith. Apparently, Rinzel was going to be a game time decision, which means he's probably going to be good to go. Um, is it Tuesday? Is their next game? I believe. I believe it's Tuesday. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with Korchinski. Is he going to go back down? Or yeah, they play in Winnipeg on Tuesday. So if Rinzel is ready to go, which it sounds like he will be because he was a game time decision today, what does that mean for Korchinski? We'll see. Is he getting scratched? Is he getting sent back down? Is someone else coming out? I couldn't see someone else coming out of the lineup. Man, Utah, I will say Utah, their home jerseys are up there, in my opinion, with the nicest jerseys in the NHL. I think Utah's jerseys are just fantastic. No critiques. Here we go. Puck is dropped. We're underway here in Utah. Right away. Utah forechecking hard. Puck's chipped out. Chipped in by Utah. Kerfoot throws it on net. Utah cycling it early here. Dickinson gets it out for Bertuzzi, skates onto it. He's pinned. The mascot's in the way. He won't sit down. First line comes out now. Burakovsky and Bedard out there. Bertuzzi's going to go for a change. Keller skates it in. He's dangerous. Shot steered away by Soderblom. Hawks top line hemmed in here a little bit. Keller's got some space. Body's Vlasic. Now Burakovsky's going to start it out. Utah right back into the offensive zone. Nazar skates it out now. Finds Green. Vamelka gives it to Tavo. Back to Grizzlick. Centered it. Donato's got some space. Shot. Tipped. Teravainen. Oh, how does he miss that? Wraparound. Oh. Donato. Teravainen. Oh. Shot. And Vamelka's going to snag that. Great chance there for Teravainen. And Nazar and Donato. They all had looks there. Oh, just off the side of the net. Got to get some depth scoring here. And by depth, I mean just anybody but Bedard or Bertuzzi for that matter. More Foligno Slaggert is out there now. Mammoth ice it. Shot deflected wide by Murphy. They get the Nazar line right back out there, which is interesting on that icing. Yamamoto. Donato chips it in. Goes after it. Olimata. Korchinski is going to dump it in. Would like to see a good game from Korchinski. He didn't get much opportunity last night. He got, what, 8 minutes? Just over 8 minutes? Let's see him get more time tonight. Or today. Dumped in by Levchinov. Slaggert's on it. Oh, Slaggert couldn't hold it in. Moore blows a tire. Oh. To the point. Utah's controlling it now. Shot. I don't know if that got through. Vlasic rims it in. Utah starts out again. Nick Schmaltz. Hawks legend, Nick Schmaltz. Good play by Bertuzzi. I just got it out. Connor Murphy skates it in. Oh, that looked like it might be offside. Bertuzzi. Centered. Oh. Okay, I've tried to get a stick on that. Murphy leaves for Korchinski. Oh, bad turnover by Korchinski to Cooley. That's not who you want to give it to. Burakovsky gets it out to Green. Burakovsky, nice move. Finds Crevier in shot. Oh, 2-on-1. Crevier had Bedard. That was a nice play by Burakovsky. We have not been able to say that for a while, but that was a nice little setup there by Burakovsky. Crevier jumping in too. I like that. Crevier elects to shoot and not pass to Bedard. Bedard was covered. Yeah, there was back pressure. Second line out there, they lose the face-off. Donato gets the puck. Nazar couldn't retrieve it. Teravainen dumps it in. That goes out of play. Honestly, I like the start from the Hawks so far. Not bad. Good play by Burakovsky. Crevier jumping in the rush. There was that bad turnover from Korchinski. But overall, that Nazar line had a really good look there. So far, so good. Got the Moore line out there now. Moore, Foligno, and Slaggert. Oh, Foligno's. Oh, we got a whistle here. Hawks are going to the power play here. Sounds like a trip. I gotta see a replay. Ian Cole's gonna go for. Is it kneeing? I have no sound on my TV. I'm just looking at the hand signals. Oh, yeah, that's a penalty. Foligno didn't like it. Neither did Grizzly. Hawks get a power play. It only took them 20 seconds to score on their first one yesterday, so we'll see. Puck gets cleared by Utah. Levshinov starts back, drops it back for Nazar. He's got some speed. Nazar carries it in. Hawks over the line. Bertuzzi back to Nazar. Lots of space. Couldn't connect with Bertuzzi. Back to Levshinov. Bedard's got some room now. Up top to Levshinov. Shot! Just wide. Bedard gets the rebound. Oh, he couldn't control it. And Krause will skate it out. Phil, how's it going? Here for Nazar Hattie. Also hoping that the unpredictable nature of hockey god smiles upon us. Yeah. I think Scott's at this game, so a Nazar hat trick would be perfect. Connor Bedard starts out. Nice play to Bertuzzi. Teravainen, Bedard, he's got space. Oh. Nice save by Vamelka. Bedard skates onto it, but he's checked. And Utah's going to get it out. Couple decent looks. Lots of space. Utah's giving them a lot of space on this power play. Nah, that looked offside. Nah, Utah gets it out. Nazar's looked good so far. His line had that really good chance early, and then that one power play break in. I mean, he was just flying up the ice. So Nazar's looking. Nazar's got some wheels today. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully he can do something. 100th career game for him tonight. I keep saying tonight, even though it's like 1 p.m. Defensive zone draw, 20 seconds to go on the power play. Trying to keep up with my game notes here. Otherwise, the post game show suffers if I don't take notes. Are we playing good? I just tuned in. I mean, I would say overall, yeah, they've had a few really good looks. They had a power play which got a few looks. Haven't scored yet, obviously, still 0-0. Um, Utah's had a couple good shifts where they've kind of had the Hawks in for a little bit in their own end, but the Hawks have done the same thing to the Mammoth. Um, yeah, so far so good. They're looking a lot more threatening offensively. That's the big thing too. Like depth scoring has been an issue lately, and I feel like every line has had an opportunity already. So that's a good sign. First 45 seconds of the power play was good. After that was trash. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to see them get more power plays because Utah, it felt like there was a lot of space out there. It feels like Utah's back too, like their defenders. There was a big gap between them and the two high guys. So I just felt like there was a lot of space in the middle. So Hawks might be able to take advantage of that. Man, I love afternoon hockey. It's the best. I hate waking up in the morning and having to wait till like 7 p.m. to watch a hockey game. Love afternoon hockey, especially on a Sunday. It is Sunday, right? Yeah, okay. I had to double check. Nice. They're showing the replay of the Bedard OT winner from last year in the Winter Classic jerseys against Utah at home. That was awesome. I remember I was watching that at the time with my roommates. We just flipped out when he scored that goal. You got the Dickinson, Bertuzzi, Mikheyev line out there for an offensive zone faceoff against the Schmaltz line. I gotta stop playing with the microphone. I naturally am just always grabbing the microphone, and I'm trying not to do that. Ah, false puck drop. Gotta redo the draw. Dickinson gets waved out of the draw. Bertuzzi steps in. Oh, he almost won it. I think he won it off his own skate, and then Utah got it. Good forecheck by Dickinson. Hawks retrieved the puck on the dump in. Bertuzzi's got it. Tried to send it behind the net. Nate Schmidt picked it off. Utah starts out. Yeah, I agree, Phil. It has to be pretty egregious. Oh, I think for them to put a team on the 5-on-3. You're right. I don't like that too. You see it too, like if there's, you get late in the game, they'll let things go. Or in overtime, especially, they let so much go. Like they need to stop taking into account at what point we're at in the game and just start calling what needs to be called, and no matter where we are in the game. Oh, Grizzly turnover. Murphy lost it. Paterka, big save by Soderblom. Murphy with a bit of a turnover there, and Soderblom had to come up big on Paterka. Nice save. Murphy just focused on the body, not the puck there. Arvid Soderblom's first game since January 29th. Soderblom came to play today. I mean, he's had a lot of time to rest. He did. I'm a big fan of Soderblom, and I so badly want him to succeed here in a backup role. It's just he just cannot find the consistency. But every once in a while, he'll come out and have like a 940 game or something. Hopefully that's today. Murphy to Grizzlick. Got the veteran pair out there right now. Sent in. Flino on the forecheck. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of the fourth line so far. More Slaggert Felino. Felino's going to start it out. Levshinov kind of just threw it to open space. Bedard gets it. Bedard getting a shift out there with Felino, and we're getting a change now. Ooh, Bedard's got it. Nice move at the blue line. Burakovsky bobbles it. Tries to get it back. Ian Cole, again, jumped over Burakovsky's stick. Levshinov's got to get back. Yeah, Levshinov Vlasic out there right now. Wraparound attempt. Soderblom got there. Burakovsky's going to skate it out. Tries to chip it to Bedard. Turned over. Oh, across to Schmaltz. Fanned on it. Utah's starting to turn it on a bit here. Top line's been out there a while, and you got Murphy and Korchinski. Oh, Bedard, a nice move to avoid a turnover there. He leaves it for Korchinski. Korchinski gives it away to Keller. Oh, luckily nothing came of that. Burakovsky, another turnover. Yeah, that's a few tonight from him and Korchinski. I'm actually gonna note. I gotta note that down, the Korchinski one. And who's it? Who's getting the penalty here? Bertuzzi. Utah's going to the power play. Keller gets tripped. That's two D zone turnovers for Korchinski already, and a turnover from Burakovsky. And not that turnovers are the end of the world, but if that's the only thing you're doing, then it's a problem. Although I will say Burakovsky did have that one play where he set up Crevier for that 2-on-1. That was a nice play. We can just have more like okay, if Burakovsky turns the puck over 3 times in the game, I can live with it if he's creating 3 grade A chances. Like at least even yourself out. See what Twitter's saying about the game so far. Also, Kings fired their head coach today, eh? About time. Korchinski may always be associated with potential while never actually realizing that potential, like Reichel. I mean, yeah, it's trending in that category. It's trending to that category. To me, like I'm one maybe long stint in the NHL for Korchinski away from losing hope. Like the reason I still have hope with Korchinski is because he hasn't been given that long stretch of hockey in the NHL since his rookie year. So like I said, give him 20, 25 games here, or 20 of the 24 whatever games remaining, 23. Um oh, that's a bit of embellishment by Keller. Um and really see what you have in him. And if we get like 20, 22 games out of Korchinski this year and it's not good, then I'll really start to doubt his ability. But until he gets that fair shot, I have hope. Oh, Keller is getting one for embellishment. Nice. Oh, Sergachev's got so much room. Save. Big save from Soderblom. Soderblom's been sharp early. How did he get that much space? Ah, Bernard and Dickinson kind of took the same guy. Miscommunication there. Great save by Soderblom, point blank. I like this. You got Nazar and Bedard out there together. If they're not going to play together 5-on-5, I like them getting some special teams or 4-on-4 together. And we're getting a penalty on Vlasic, or Vlasic draws a penalty, and the Hawks are going to have a 4-on-3 for a minute 36. Going to be lots of space out there. Lots of space. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's a trip on Vlasic. 4-on-3, minute 36 here. Going to be lots of space. Got to win the face-off. We got 7 people in here. Thanks everybody tuning in. Be sure to like the stream. It would mean a lot. It would help me out a lot. And say hi if you haven't chatted yet. Let me know what you think so far. Rylan, welcome back. Another horrible game coming from Burakovsky. Oh, Hawks lose the draw. Every time he gets the puck, literally just can't make the right plays or whiffs. Yeah, and that's it's interesting. One thing I've noticed from him. Hold on, Hawks are setting up here. Hawks have 4 forwards out there: Teravainen, Nazar, Bedard, Foligno. Interesting. Foligno for the net front presence. Bedard got it up high. Teravainen. Centers. Oh, Foligno couldn't get a stick on it. Teravainen retrieves it. Oh, Bedard's not going to be able to hold it in. Yeah, the thing with Burakovsky that's interesting is, like, yeah, he's making a lot of bad plays, turnovers, but the puck is also just, it's bouncing on him a lot. Uh, it's like, it's just a game of inches with him, and everything seems to be off by an inch. Foligno takes it to the net, poked off him. You have Bedard, Nazar, and Teravainen on the ice, and Foligno's the one that tries to take it to the net. That's crazy. 35 seconds to go on the 4-on-3. Bedard skates it in, leaves for Teravainen. Back to Bedard. Nazar's got it up high. Switches with Bedard. Back to Teravainen. He's got space. Bedard's got space now. Oh, Teravainen. He tried to force it back to Bedard. You love the way Vlasic says F it and tries to skate through their team. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, that's really. I've noticed that too about Vlasic. Like sometimes he'll just rush the puck, and he's really good. He'll take it wide and he'll take it all the way around behind the net. Um. Oh, Levshinov's got space. More. Oh. Um. If you remember that goal from uh last year, yeah, last year, he skated it in around the net and he centered it to Nazar, and Nazar came in and just hammered it home. Vlasic likes to do that a lot. He's got a little bit of untapped offensive potential, I think. He had a good year offensively last year. Bertuzzi's shot. It's gloved. But I'll do it for both power play opportunities. Hawks can't convert. Eight people in here. That's awesome. Thank you everybody who's watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my. Can I call it commentary? I don't even know if I can call it commentary, if I'm being honest. Enjoy my rambling. That's a better way to put it. Shot attempts are 15-11 for the Hawks with 6 minutes to go in the period. Yeah, right. Yesterday it took us all game to get. It was like halfway through the game we had 4 shots on goal, and now 14 minutes in we have 10. The uh the two different extremes that this team can be night in night out. Kind of a miss pass there from Murphy. Then he strips Paterka. Donato's gonna get it out. Turka's got it. Centers it. Good play by Mikheyev. Donato to Nazar. Donato. Korchinski wanted to jump in there. Nazar didn't find him. Korchinski wanted to jump in that rush. Crevier throws it on net, goes wide. Korchinski, a nice one touch to Donato. Dumps it in. Crevier pinches. Donato down low's got a little bit of room. Tried to center it. Schmaltz is going to skate it out. Crevier to Vlasic. Vlasic double teamed in the corner. Teravainen is there to help him. Sergachev. Shot blocked by Burakovsky. He might have a 2-on-1 with Nazar, but I think Sergachev's going to get back. Burakovsky holding the puck. Finds Green. Nice move by Green. Two nice moves by Ryan Green. And then he, gets it back to the point. Grizzlick shot wide. Bedard. Levshinov. Grizzlick. Hawks moving it. Centered. Oh, Burakovsky on the doorstep. And Vamelka said no. God damn it. Good sequence from Burakovsky. Nice pass to Green and went to the net for an opportunity. Good sequence there from him. Green turns it over. 4-on-2, maybe 3. Nothing came of that. Bedard missed Murphy. He'll skate onto it and dump it in. Slaggert forechecking, a bit of a 1-on-3 here. Korchinski pinches, can't keep it in. Korchinski, another pass into the feet of a Utah player. What worries me about Korchinski is his strength is supposed to be his offense, his skating, his passing. And he's not he's struggling to pass the puck. Which is worrisome because it's not his weaknesses that are his issues right now. I mean, they are, but it's his issue is also passing, which is supposed to be a strength of his. Oh, there's a Subway commercial. Now I'm really hungry. I've barely eaten today. I should have eaten before the stream, but I didn't. Now I'm regretting it. What do you think about the all forwards on the 4-on-3? They went 4 forwards. In theory, it was nice, but it didn't really pan out. Didn't really work out for them. I would have liked to see Levshinov out there. He does well with space in the offensive zone. Yeah, like I said, I'm in a contract year. I got to perform, and I'm not doing it. My record's not good. I got to get back to the basics. I got to play simple hockey, play simple streaming. You know, play a safe game, get back in the win column. Matt says, "Why is Blash so stubborn about Berkey on the top line? Dude, obviously isn't good enough anymore to deal with the pressure of the other team's top lines. Gives no one a new chance. Full forwards and they don't shoot the puck, so what's the point? Might as well." Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he's adamant on Burakovsky staying there. There seems to be Burakovsky just seems to have a longer leash than anybody else, which is unfair. You don't like the 4 forwards? Oh, you do like the 4 forwards, sorry. Yeah. It's good in theory. I just wish they were able to do more with it. Yeah, I don't know what Blashill's obsession with having Burakovsky on the top line is. Give somebody else an opportunity. I think the perfect guy to put up there. I would love to see Nick Lardis up there. So it'll be interesting to see if post trade deadline or whenever you know probably Dickinson gets traded and Lardis comes up. It'll be interesting to see where he slots in if he is given top line time because he needs to play in the top six for sure. Although I do like a third line of like more Green or sorry more Lardis and I mean you could almost throw anybody maybe like a Mikheyev just for a little bit of add some more two-way strength. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, Matt. Yeah, Phil, do you think that's a good topic because Bedard praised Burakovsky the other night after Burakovsky had a bad game and he was like he was great tonight. Um, it's interesting. You don't think he's just saying that? You think he actually means it? He likes playing with him? And I could believe that because Burke or when Bedard was playing his best hockey, it was when Burakovsky was on and also playing really well, and those two were really really good together. So I could believe that. Oh, Nazar's tripped. We're getting a penalty here. Yeah, Phil, I agree. I love Moore and Lardis together. Like if Lardis, I would like to see both. I would like to see Lardis get a shot with Bedard and Green, keep Green there. But I would also like to see Lardis reunited with Moore. I just love the idea of that third line of Moore, Lardis, and honestly anybody. I like that drawn penalty from Nazar, taking the puck to the net, and he draws a penalty. Oh, Bertuzzi's got room. Oh, I think Sergachev got a stick on that. Nazar blocks the clearing attempt. Levshinov, rip it. Oh, I want to see Levshinov get one so bad. I love when Levshinov scores. I mean, he praises him, but that's just because the kid is way too humble, I think. He's not going to say Berkey his ass. And also, don't we think he'd rather play with Tavo Bert Nazar more? I mean, that's also a good point. Because Bedard is a very humble, uh, nice guy. He's a true Canadian. Um, so yeah, Bertuzzi again with a steal. They score! Teravainen. Great great play by Tyler Bertuzzi to strip the puck, take it to the net, and the rebound goes to Tavo. Huge, and we finally get a goal that's not from Bedard or Bertuzzi, although Bertuzzi did cause that goal. Love it. 1-0 Hawks for the second game in a row. Hawks open the scoring. Let's hope this one goes differently than yesterday. And that's a power play goal, folks. Just noting down that was a great play by Bertuzzi. Huge. And that's a big one too. That comes in the final minute of the period. That's a big goal. They let up a goal last night against Colorado in the final minute of the second, and they score a goal in the final minute of the first today. Yeah, Matt. I mean, you have a good point, Matt, about Burakovsky. I don't disagree with you. I think Blashill is just banking on Burakovsky getting his game back, which I can understand to a degree, but like, how long are you gonna wait? You know, like I truly think Burakovsky can and will get his game back, but that's just the question of how much time are you going to give him on the top line to find it? And it's probably been too much time. Are we getting a penalty? Foligno's going to get delay a game with 7.3 to go. We're looking like the top 10 power play unit we were back in October, December. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping it can ramp back up to that. This team's got a lot of guys who can finish and who can make plays on the power play. So if they can just start doing it again. Hopefully they demote Berkey after the road trip. Yeah. I mean, if he keeps playing this way, yeah. I mean, I think the best case scenario is Burakovsky starts playing fantastic. I mean, I think that's best case scenario. Like I'm cheering for this guy to turn it on, you know? But yeah, if he doesn't after this road trip, it's beyond due for them to make a change on that top line. Yeah. See, that's another good point, Matt. Oliver Moore on the fourth line. I think more on the fourth line is they're trying to spread out the offense because depth scoring has been an issue. So I think that's the reason for that. And I will say I love the way that fourth line played in the first period. I do like it. But obviously Oliver Moore is not gonna be he's not a guy you're consistently gonna have on the fourth line. Great play by Bertuzzi. Let's throw him back on the third line so he can get more offensive chances the rest of the game. Feel is that sarcasm? Like, do you want him in the top six? All right, time to check the first period stats. Hawks up one in the first intermission. Deja vu to yesterday. It's funny, like before the game started, I was like, this could get ugly fast. Back to back, Soderblom in the net. Nobody's scoring. Utah's fighting to stay in that first wild card spot, and it's been the opposite. So that's good. Definitely best case scenario, but I think it's just unrealistic. He hasn't had it for a couple years. Only time he really did was playing with McKinnon and Big Val. Well, he's had injury issues. He's had injury issues, with from his time in Seattle, and then in the first 2 months of the season here, he was that 60 point player again. I mean, you can't argue that. Um, it's just the consistency. He's just fallen off. Great start for second half of a back to back. Yeah, I agree. I agree. They don't look like they played last night. That's not something we've been able to say about this team very much this year. Ryan, grab a snack during the intermission if you haven't eaten yet. We'll be fine. The issue is I haven't gone grocery shopping and I don't really have any snacks, so I don't know if I will. I'm trying to think. I have an apple that's about to go bad. I have raw chicken. That's about all I got. All right. Time on ice leader in the first period. Connor Bedard, 7:52. Yeah. Bedard, Nazar, Bertuzzi, Vlasic, Levshinov. Those are your ice time leaders. Korchinski's ice time. What is it? 3:05. So Korchinski in 3 minutes of ice time, um, had two turnovers in his own end and a failed breakout pass. Um, so not a great 3 minutes for Korchinski. There was one play where he tried to jump in to make it a 3-on-2, and Nazar just I don't think he saw him. So he's trying to contribute offensively, but he's just got to clean up that defensive game. We are not doing well. Holy shit, we're getting dominated in the face-off dot. Jason Dickinson is 0-5. Frank Nazar is 3-3. That's good. Nick Foligno's 0-3. Ryan Green is 0-2. Moore is 0-2, and Bertuzzi's 0-1. We're getting spanked in the face-off department. We've only won three face-offs, and they've all been Frank Nazar. Yikes. Uh, anyone throwing the body? Foligno, Moore, Dickinson, Slaggert. Yeah, right, Phil. There's just no predictability at all. Yikes. Alex Vlasic credited according to and I really like paying attention to takeaways and giveaways, but it's such a skewed stat because it all just depends on who's keeping track of the stat. What might clearly be a giveaway, they might categorize it as a takeaway for the other guy. So according to Money Puck, Vlasic has 3 giveaways in that first period. Yikes. Blashill needs to give Korch more time. Blashill needs to give Korch more of a chance. It's hard to get your game going when you don't play more than 3 minutes a period. Yeah, I agree, and that's along the lines of what I've been saying for a lot of this season, a lot more recently. I even made a whole video about it where, yeah, ice time for sure. Like you gotta give him more opportunity with ice time, but you just gotta give him more games. And I've said this a million times, but I'll say it again. Since his rookie year, he played 76 games his rookie year, the 23-24 season. Since then, he hasn't played a stint in the NHL longer than 9 games, and that just like, and I know like he hasn't earned it, but you got to give him a chance. Yeah, he was pretty good to start, but again with Bedard, guy made Donato a 30-goal scorer and Kershaw a 50-point guy. That's true. I just feel it's different with Burakovsky because Bedard wasn't carrying him. Like Burakovsky was carrying his weight on that line, and he was, I would say, like I've seen on an equal contributor to Connor Bedard, but he was carrying his weight, I think, on that line. Whereas Kurashev, um, that was simply just a result of playing with Connor Bedard. But I see your point. I see your point. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Windy City Hockey. It's kind of a skewed stat, unfortunately, which sucks because it's a stat that I really like to pay attention to, but it just sucks knowing that it's just not the most reliable. That's why I kind of note it down on my phone. Like I kind of sort of try to keep track of it myself, but just with specific players. I don't think Court's been bad at all. I just think they need to let him play so he can get more comfortable. I agree. Like the 2.5, 3 turnovers, whatever you want to call it in the first period. Like you got to let him just naturally shake that out of his game over time. Like you said, he's not comfortable. He's not acclimated. There's probably some nerves, right? Like you gotta give him some time. But unfortunately, he has put himself in a position where he's going to be microanalyzed. You have like, here's an interesting thought. Two of the most microanalyzed players on the Blackhawks are Artem Levchinov without a doubt, and whenever he's up here, Kevin Korchinski. The difference is I feel bad for Levchinov because Kevin Korchinski has put himself in the position to be microanalyzed, where I feel like Artem Levchinov didn't. He just was kind of slotted in there. With being taken second overall, being taken over Demidov, I think everyone is expecting the expectations for him are high. So feel like I kind of feel a bit more bad for Levchinov. I don't know why. I had a point there and I don't remember what it was now. I can't wait to be back at the UC next week. Are you going to the game? What game are you going to? Donato carried his weight, I'd say. They rewarded him with 4x4 with protection, I believe, in the fourth line minutes until recently. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Donato was carrying his own weight. I agree. The difference is I don't think Donato can repeat it. I mean, I guess we're kind of seeing that this year. It's one of those fluke years. But yeah, he definitely earned the numbers and he earned the contract. I agree. There's Scott. You're at the game, right, Scott? Seems like we score first in every game. Yeah. Apparently, they showed a stat. We're 19-10 and I forget what the OT loss number was, but we're 19-10 and something when we score first, which I didn't think would be that high. I know the first stretch of the season helps that, but I didn't think it'd be that high. Stadium is beautiful. Yeah, I've heard good things about Utah's arena. Where are you sitting? Are you close? Are you kind of in the middle? Are you at one of the ends? Where are you sitting? I'll look for you on TV. Actually, I don't know what you look like, so I can't. Young defenseman should be understood, take longer to develop. I will Hawks Mammoth game on the 9th, but the Saturday game. Sunday get to skate. You get to skate at the UC? That's awesome. I'm jealous of that. Yeah, young defensemen take longer. Yeah, absolutely. You're right about that. Scott, what do you think of Nazar's play so far? I think he's looking pretty good, I would say. I need him to score. I need you to see with your own eyes him scoring right there. Do you watch all of the CHGO podcasts? I do watch the Blackhawks podcast. With Jay and Mario, Greg on there sometimes. Not I used to watch every post game show. Now it's tough just because like I'm doing my own live streams, my own post game show, and then a lot of time after that, I don't want to then watch another hour long post game show. Um, but on the days they don't play, usually I'll go back and watch some stuff. They didn't give him a chance to repeat it. Not sure what they expect driving player from the first line, first power play, third, fourth. Yeah, I mean that's fair. But like, okay, they did have him on the top line. It's funny. They had him on Bedard's line opening night, and then they took him off the next game. He played on the first line opening night of this year, then they just never went back to it, which is weird. I don't know why. He did, and he drew the penalty by driving the net, which is really good. You're way up in the nosebleeds. That's not bad. I like the nosebleeds. I pretty much always sit in the nosebleeds when I go to games. Um, I don't know. I like the vantage point, you know? If these are scores, I'm not ever watching this stream again. What do you mean these are scores? Oh, if Nazar scores. Man, I don't want to lose you as a viewer. I really don't, but I also really want you to see Nazar score, so I'm torn. You feel Nazar will put one in tonight? I mean, I think he looked good in that first period. He was flying. He had that a couple good chances. Through the penalty. Yeah, I'm liking his game so far. We got 11 people in here in the intermission. That's crazy. Sure to like the stream. It helps me out a lot. I appreciate everybody watching. You sit at the 200 level where the Hawks shoot twice. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing. Whenever I go to a game, I always make sure I'm on the end where the Hawks shoot twice. Yep, Tavo 2, play with him 3 shifts, and Bedard never even tried again. Pretty sure Bedard referred that line before. Let me break. Yeah, that's another thing. I remember they brought Tavo in. And I remember it was the first game of the year. In Utah. It was the first game of the season. Um, and then again, they just never went back to it. I don't know. Something there just I feel like it just doesn't work, you know? Tavo and Bedard, there's just something there that doesn't work. I can't put my finger on it. But again, we haven't really seen it for that long, so I could be wrong, you know? Yeah, I mean, Scott, I hope so. I cannot go to 1-6-1. I mean, it's my rookie year. I'm gunning for the Calder. I'm not winning it with a 1-6-1 record. Contract year somehow, even though it's my rookie year. This joke's starting to make no sense. I hope you guys. I make the contract year joke a lot because I think it's hilarious, but I feel like no one else laughs at it. If you ever want to collab, let me know. Yeah, that I'm definitely open for that. That'd be cool. Like I said, I've been watching your videos for a couple years now, so that'd be awesome. I tried to DM you maybe a few months ago, but you don't follow me on Twitter, so I couldn't. Just saying. No pressure or anything. How much longer do we have in the intermission? I kind of want to make some tea, but I don't know how much longer we have on this intermission. It feels like it might be almost over. I've been getting heavy into the tea lately, probably the past year. I've always been a tea guy, but I've been getting real heavy into the tea. It's because I moved in with my girlfriend and she likes tea. And now I'm getting heavy into it. Just when you thought I couldn't get any cooler, I'm into tea now. Thanks, Windy City Hockey. Just got the notification. Did you see when Jay was saying something like, "Oh shoot, the messages are gonna go away." Something like he doesn't think we have as many questions and answers as we should by now. Can't remember exactly what they were saying. It was super negative. Oh, I do remember where. Yeah, is the moment you're talking about where I'm asking because I was wondering what you think about what we as far as rebuild. I think I know the moment you're talking about. Was it when he was saying oh shoot, it was something along the lines of we have this like you look back a year or two ago and we have this like influx of prospects specifically on the back end, and now it's like okay, now everyone's here. Like there's nobody else in the minors to get called up on the back end. Well, except for Ethan Del Mastro. There's no high draft prospects that we're waiting to get here on the back end. Everybody's here. Vlasic, Crevier, Renzel, um, Kaiser, Levshinov, EDM, whom Korchinski. Everybody's here. So I think that's the moment you were talking about, and yeah, it's nerve wracking because now it's like okay, the seven guys are here. That's who we have, and they now have to pan out, which makes you wonder like, do you take a Verhoff at the draft? I don't know. Is that the moment you're talking about? Um, it's weird because yeah, a couple years ago, looking at the rebuild, it's like, okay, we have so many defensemen, we don't have many forwards, and now it's kind of the opposite, where okay, all the defensemen are here, we know who we have, maybe not what we have yet, but we know who we have, and now it's like, okay, there's a ton of forwards coming up through the pipeline that aren't here yet. It's interesting how it's kind of flipped. It was after the first game. Oh, no worries, Windy City. No worries. It was after the first game, after the break, and yeah, I think it was some kind of weird, kind of weird. He's usually more optimistic. Yeah, it's bad. Like Mario, he'll lose it sometimes. You know it's bad when Jay starts crashing out about something. Then you know it's bad. Like I did watch the post game from last game, part of it. I watched it last night. I stayed up, watched that, and he kind of was like he went on this big rant about Burakovsky, and I'm like, oh, it's serious now. Make the tea. You responded to roughly 5,000 comments in a row during these streams. Yeah, I want the Benny's intermission live thing to come up again because it's got the counter at the top. Because if there's only like 2 minutes left in the intermission, I can't do it. Oh, the second period's starting. All right. Next commercial break, Phil, I'm gonna run and put the water on. That's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate you telling me to go do it. And for anyone wondering, I'm an orange pico guy. If you were wondering what kind of tea I drink. LA must be scouting someone on the Hawks as they have scouts at the game today and had scouts yesterday. Yeah. Do you think they're looking for depth scoring? Like, do you think they're looking? Oh, well, they need center help actually. So do you think it's Jason Dickinson? Could be Jason Dickinson because they do need center help. Um, it's about to start. Yeah, we're getting into it now. Is that Marshall Healy? Is that? I gotta check the full name to confirm. But is that Marshall Healy I see in the comments? It is Marshall Healy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Leafs fan in the comments. One of my best buddies. Uh, he's one of my best buddies despite the fact that he's a Leafs fan. Still love him, even though he's a Leafs fan. Even if only half the defensemen end up panning out, that's still a strong top four. Yeah, and then you can fill with like they're still gonna make trades. They're still gonna probably sign guys in free agency as the years go by. So like you don't have to fill out your entire roster with the draft. That's just not realistic. It's not gonna happen. Um, but I think as long as you get most of your guys from the draft, I could see Dickinson in LA as a fit. Thinking that was until last week. Yeah, yeah, I could see it because they got rid of Deneau, right? So yeah, they need somebody. All right, second period is underway. Sorry I missed things. What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's up? How's it going? Shoot, hold on. Oh yeah, Utah's on a power play. Forgot about that. That's 7 seconds to go penalty. Makheyev's gonna skate it out. Ah, can't quite get the 2-on-1 going. Yeah, no worries that you missed things. I'm just glad you're here. Welcome. Glad to have you. I appreciate you. I've seen your name now for a couple games here. I appreciate you coming out. It means a ton to me. Did I ever say the reason why I started this YouTube channel? The reason I started this YouTube channel is because, for those of you who don't know, I live in Canada. I'm Canadian. I didn't grow up in Chicago. Um, I became a Hawks fan when I was about 8 years old, around 2007, 2008. It was when Kane got drafted. I became a Hawks fan. Um, And it sucked because I never had Hawks fans in my life to talk with and watch games with and anything. So I started getting involved in like Hawks Twitter and stuff so I had other Hawks fans to talk to and started making these videos for the same reason. So it's just so cool to me watching games and having all you guys in here chatting. Like I feel like I'm just now like I have Hawks fans to watch the game with, and it's just the coolest feeling ever. So if you're like, why does this guy say thank you so much? Like that's why. Because it's so cool to me to finally have Hawks fans to watch the game with. It's just the coolest thing. Anyway, enough of that sentimental shit. Utah's on the power play. You too, Matt? I gotta watch the game. I haven't been paying attention. Steve Dangle. Oh, Mikheyev gets it behind the net as whoever that defenseman was just ate shit. Oh, that was Lawson Krause. Mikheyev gets it. Yeah, I'll be honest. I am a CHSN. I do watch SDPN. I love uh Jesse and Adam. And me and my buddy talk about this a lot. It's Steve that ruins the podcast. It's Steve's like you just have to put up with Steve to listen to Adam and Jesse because I really enjoy listening to them. You're from Alaska. There isn't a lot of Chicago fans up here. Yeah, I can imagine. Well, that's cool. I like that it's you kind of, got the same reasoning as me then. That's pretty cool. Hawks fans and one Leafs fan. That's true. Everyone call Marshall a piece of shit. It's okay. I've called him worse, so it's fine. It's basically a similar story how I started. You live near St. Louis. Yeah, I kind of thought that because I noticed you're always at the game when Chicago's in St. Louis. It's kind of like how I always go to the Vancouver one. It's cool, and it's cool to see too how many other people were in the same position as me. Oh, a shot just wide. Nazar skates it in. Nice move at the blue line by Nazar. Kirkland's got it. Drop past Keller. Keller scares me no matter where he is on the ice. If he or no matter where he is in the offensive zone. If Keller's in the offensive zone, I'm scared. And he has the puck, I'm scared. Hawks can't get it out here. Just gets out. Teravine, a nice little shot. These videos and comment sections are more analytical than CHGO and more positive than Hawks Reddit. It's a nice space you created. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's an angle I try to take is a positive angle because you're right. There's a lot of negativity um in the Hawks community right now. A lot of negativity. So I'm glad you like the positive angle. Because like believe it or not, certain players panning out might not be going as planned, but it's an exciting time to be a Hawks fan. Like we're watching the future core arrive and develop. I mean, it's an exciting time. Don't worry, lots of Leafs viewings done in my household. I live in the GTA. Oh yeah. So you got a lot of Leafs fans around you then. Oh, you live only 20 minutes away from the arena? Nice. That's nice and convenient. I used to live so close to Rogers Arena, in my last place. It was like I'd hop on the SkyTrain for like 10, 15 minutes and it would drop me off right at the United Center. Or not the United Center, I wish. Rogers Arena. And now I'm a good hour, unfortunately, away. Back to the point. Utah controls. Gotta get back into the game here. Grizzlick battling with Yamamoto. Paterka centers it. Good stick. I didn't see who that was who cleared it. Utah's coming out in waves here in this second period. They're pushing. Yeah, it's positive until we talk about Burakovsky. You're right about that. Ooh, stretch pass for Cooley. I'm glad to see Cooley back. I've always been a big Logan Cooley fan. It was so sad to see him go down with that injury. So it's good to see him back. Icing on the Hawks. What do you think Rinzel and Levshunov will be at their peak? Um, I'm still optimistic, and I wouldn't even call it optimistic. I mean, I still think Artem Levshunov has that top pair offensive defenseman, number one power play quarterback potential. I totally still think that potential's there, and I'm not worried at all. I mean, the Hawks drafted him knowing that he was physically ahead of the curve, like the size and the strength, but mentally behind the curve, like development wise. Um, so the issues we're seeing make total sense. So I'm not worried at all. So I still think he has that potential to be a top pair elite offensive defenseman. And with Renzel, I mean, Renzel in a way could be like found money. Like I know he's a first round pick, but he's a late first round pick. He was kind of a project pick. Um, and he's showing that when he's on his game, he could be a solid defenseman in the NHL. I mean, if you have Levshunov Renzel as your 1-2, assuming Levshunov gets to that top pair potential. Oh, Green. Oh, big save. And, Renzel um pans out to be a solid, I would say, two-way defenseman with slightly more of that offensive side of the game. I mean, I think that's totally possible. But you think Levshunov can become a good first pair guy with the right partner? Yeah, that's a big thing too, is the right partner. And not only are we missing Louis Crevier because of what he brings, I mean, or not Louis Crevier, my bad. Wyatt Kaiser because of what he brings. I mean, Wyatt Kaiser is another guy who's just found money. But he also really helps Artem Levshunov. And I wasn't a fan of Levshunov being paired with Grizzlick. It looked bad in the first game they did it. It looked better last game, and it's looked okay this game. But yeah, just desperately need Wyatt Kaiser back. Desperately need it. Artie Party. It's coming. We all know. We do. Icing on Utah. I haven't been watching the game. This is something I'm trying to learn how to do is read the chat and watch the game because right now I'm so invested in the chat that I haven't been watching. And it sucks because then my post game show suffers. That's why I'm still trying to keep notes. I actually got to update my notes. All right, Hawks win the draw. I'll update my notes in a second. Levshunov skates it down the wall, centers it. Saved by Vamelka. Do you not think Vlasic is a good partner with Levshunov? I like that they did that for a bit, and I liked it. Um, and like if they go back to that, by no means will I be upset. But I like the idea of Levshunov, Kaiser, and Vlasic Crevier because I really like them together more than I would like Vlasic, Levshunov, and Crevier with somebody else. Um, just speaking about like right now, not any sort of future projections, just simply like right now where we're at. Kaiser seems to be the only guy that understands, seems to be very vocal with Artie, and he actually gives instructions time to time. Yeah, I love that you can hear Kaiser like on the broadcast, you can hear Wyatt Kaiser saying like Artie, get ready, like it's coming to you or a pinch or like you can hear him. Which I think is great. I think he's a really good. I think he's wise beyond his years, Wyatt Kaiser. He's playing like a veteran defenseman. So I think he's a good mentor, so to speak, for Levshunov. Vlasic could be a good partner, but I think Vlasic long term on a winner team is more of a 3-4-5. Yeah, yeah. I think like I actually asked, I had Lee Grassman on the show a couple months back, and I asked him like, what do you see the pairings being going forward, and who goes where, and he made a really good point of like, I don't think it's going to be as much of like your one and two, your three and four, your five and six, as much of like it might differ night to night depending on matchups because Vlasic is really good. He's a really good shutdown defenseman against top guys. Like he shuts down McKinnon and McDavid. I trust him out there. So I think it also could be like a matchup game, but I do agree skill wise. Um, yeah, he might not always be on the top pair. Um, who would I compare them to in terms of impact for their peaks, not play style? Oh, with Renzel and Levshunov. Ooh, I'd have to think on that. That's a good question. I want to see more of Renzel. Oh, Bedard tries to weave through. Green's got it down low. Artem Levshunov. I made this comparison a while ago of Artem Levshunov with like a an Evan Bouchard. And now Evan Bouchard's issue is effort on the back end, which I don't think is going to be Levshunov's issue. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. But I think it's going to be like a guy who is elite offensively. You'll take a net neutral defensively, but you're going to have those moments of like a heart attack in the defensive zone. So I kind of like the Bouchard comparison to Levshinov. I think Levshinov is going to be a lot more of a physical presence too, um, and have maybe different strengths offensively, but just as a whole, as an offensive defenseman, be similar in that regard. Maybe when Lesman sure is a year or two from now, he'll partner up with Vlasic better. Yeah, you never. That's why I said like strictly right now is what I'm talking because Kraus had a chance because yeah, as guys develop, there could different guys could grow into different players and fit with different guys better. Like you never know down the line. I would like to see the next set of captains be Bedard, Vlasic, Kaiser. Personally, I love Vlasic as captain. Yeah, we have a few guys that you could make a good argument for having a letter on their jersey. We have quite a few guys, I think. I love Bedard, but I personally don't think he's captain mature, at least not yet. Give him some more time. Yeah, I do think he's captain material. My concern is age. Him being only 20, like, do you want to put that pressure on him at 20 or 21, maybe going into next season? I don't know. Shots this period 4-2 Mammoth. I need these little stats because I haven't been paying attention. Turnover to Dickinson. Dickinson. Trip? No? Kraus starts back. Levs with a hell of a play there. I didn't see it. I was watching the chat. I gotta watch the game. If I don't see a message, feel free to just double send it. I'll try to read every message, but I gotta focus on the game here. All right, Bertuzzi scoots it out. Oh, I gotta update my notes too. I'm all over the place, man. Oh, chance for Utah. Barrett Hayton shot over the net. Oliver Moore skates it out 1-on-1 with back pressure. Oh, he missed the net, but what a hell of a release that was from Oliver Moore. Jesus. Moore's got it. Working in along the boards. God, I love Oliver Moore. Utah's going to break it out. Sorry, I'm just updating my game notes. Sorry for the silence. Okay. Uh Vlasic is definitely better than a 5. I'd say he'd be the best 4 in the league. And then above average 3, I think. Even the Avs or Florida, Vlasic at his peak is a 3 for them. I don't disagree with any of that. I don't disagree with any of that. 11 people in here. The chat's going crazy. I really appreciate everybody who's watching and chatting. And even if you're not chatting, I still appreciate you. Be sure to leave a like. It means a lot. It helps me out a ton. These streams are a blast. This is so fun. Nazar's going to start out. He's got some speed up the middle. Teravainen to Donato. Over the line. Tried to find Nazar. Back to the point. Levshinov, nice pass. Grizzlick holds on to it. Shot. Vamelka's going to glove that down easily. Make Knight the captain. He carried us away from the blowouts. Yeah. I mean, after what happened with Roberto Luongo, can't make goalies captain anymore. I wonder how vocal Spencer Knight is in the locker room because obviously he strikes me and I think most people as a really quiet guy. So I'd be curious to know. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in the locker room and just see certain sides of players that we don't get to see, you know? Good forecheck by Burakovsky. Couldn't retrieve the puck, though, on that faceoff. Carcone. Levshinov. Nice play around to Burakovsky. Nice breakout pass to Bedard. He's got speed. Bedard's got speed down the lane. Spins. Oh, tried to find Green just out of his reach. Back to Grizzlick. Green's got it. Find Levshinov. Oh, just on his backhand. Levshinov tries to center. It's blocked. Goes after it. I like that. Following his rebound. I like that. Burakovsky couldn't get a handle on it. Who's that? Carcone? He's going to start it out. Cross for Stenlund. Oh, centered. Was that Stenlund, I think? Green's got it. Levshinov joins the rush. 3-on-2. Green's got it. Burakovsky. Take it to the net. Oh, he had a lane there. Peels back. Goes low to Dickinson. Fresh off the bench. Utah's going to break it out again. Oh, good pass. Find him. Bertuzzi. Oh, Vamelka with the glove, man. Vamelka's making a lot of glove saves tonight. The Hawks can't find that same sustained pressure they had in the first period. I think if Vlasic is going to be captain, or I think if Vlasic is going to be captain, he needs to get a lot more physical. Like Jay said on CHGO, they need someone who can drag the team into games, like the Kachucks did for USA. That's that's a that's a critique I've given him and Crevier. Like use your size, be mean, you know. And Bedard has that edge to him, and Bedard that edge comes out a lot when Bedard has a letter on his jersey. Bedard's feisty. Obviously, he's not the guy you want fighting all the time, but like even your star player, like you want a guy with some edge, you know? Damn, that Bertuzzi shot was a great chance. Yeah, it was. Okay, I'm quickly gonna run to the washroom because we got a commercial break. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back just in time. Puck just dropped. I made it. I grabbed some almonds. That's what took me so long. You got the A on your Bedard jersey? Is it the black one? I want the black Bedard jersey with an A on it so bad. So expensive. Can't justify it. Does anyone think this will be Foligno's last year with the Hawks? I think there's a good chance. I think there's a good chance. I don't know if they're going to bring him back next year and take up a roster spot because you now I think have guys that can take over that leadership role. So I just don't think he's needed as much as he has been the past couple years. I gotcha, Rylan. I see what you mean. Got the Nazar line out there. Scoring chances this period are 8-8. So as much as it feels like Chicago's getting outplayed in this period, scoring chances are even. Teravainen's gonna chip it out. Donato's gonna skate onto it. Oh, good bounce almost there. Wow, offside. The white jersey, nice. Yeah, a couple interesting things to come out with the trade deadline, like the whole Mikheyev contract thing. I mean, it makes sense. He wants term, and the Hawks don't want to give it to him, which also makes sense. And then yeah, the whole thing about Foligno and Kyle Davidson talking. I mean, I said it before. Like the only way you trade Nick Foligno is if he asks to go to a contender. So maybe he'll want to go and try to win a cup. I don't think Nick Foligno's won a cup, right, in his career. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. I should know that. Dark jersey would be a night jersey. That's awesome. Utah ices it with 8:28 to go. What do you guys make of the game so far? Do you like the way they're playing? What do you think they're doing well? What do you think? What do you think they're not doing well? Oh, turnover! Foligno scores. Nick Foligno, speak of the devil. Nick Foligno off of a turnover makes it 2-0. He was happy to get that one. Hell yeah. Let's see this. More. Did he win that draw? I can't even tell. Good forecheck by Slaggert. Slaggert forces Cole to make a mistake. And a great move by Foligno. Great move by Foligno and a great play by Slaggert to force Cole to make a mistake there. Love it. 2-0. What a move. Yeah. Utah, yeah, Scott. Utah has felt like the better team this period. It feels like the puck's been in our end way more. Like I said earlier, like the Hawks, sure, they're getting some chances off the rush, but they're not getting that sustained pressure they were getting in the first period. Shot steered aside by Soderblom. 250th career goal for Foligno. Hell yeah. Yeah, Bedard's turn. Make it a 3-game goal streak. Put a dagger in him. Utah pressuring. Vlasic and Green getting worked. Shot saved by Soderblom. 15th save of the night for Soderblom. Soderblom's playing a good game. Soderblom's playing a really good game. Slaggert was so happy for him. Hey, that's a plus for Kevin Korchinski. For those keeping track. I know he didn't do anything, but he was on the ice. Slaggert now. Shot. Scores! Landon Slaggert. Did I not say in the first period, I love how this fourth line is playing? And they have 2 goals? Hell yeah. We got a 3-0 hockey game. That's a bad one for Vamelka to let in. Moore's going to get an assist. Oh, if you're Vamelka, you want that back. Oh, you're going to have nightmares about that if you're Vamelka. Nice pass by Moore. Did Levshinov get the other assist on that? Who made the breakout pass? Was it Levshinov? Let's go. Artie Apple, hell yeah. Artem Levshinov with the assist. Oh man, gotta update the notes. There we go. I'm praying Artie gets a goal this season. I mean, he's got 2. I'd love to see him get more. Moore and Levshinov get the assists. I love it. Love it. Frank Nazar skates it out, takes a hit from Cole. Crevier up the boards. Shots are 19-15 for the Hawks. 5.5 to go in the second. 3-0. Don't give Utah any life. Don't let them get one. Uh, this period. Gotta keep the 3-goal lead going into the third. Don't, because if they get one, they got life. Man, Slaggert, I hope Hawks ice it. Slaggert, I hope can continue to improve and stay as a fourth liner when this team is good. Wouldn't it be? It would suck to get rid of him. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. He brings so much speed. Like he's not just your typical, bottom six, two-way guy. Like he brings a lot of speed, which is awesome. I'm a big Slaggert fan. It sucks that he's kind of competing with Doc right now for that spot because him and Doc just they bring 2 very different skill sets to the lineup, and I really like both of them. Ideally, I want both of them in the lineup. It just sucks that they're not in a position where they can really do that right now. Keller's got space. Jersey. Jersey's got it. Down to Keller. Keller to Sergachev. He's got space. Saved by Soderblom. Again. You still regret not going up to Artie at the 2024 awards to get a photo and autograph with him, but I also wanted Artie to get ready for his big night the next night in Vegas to be drafted. You should have done it. I guess you didn't know he was a Hawk then at that point. What a great period. You get outplayed and still find a way to get to pot 2 and keep the puck out of the net so far. This team needs a win bad, but just can't take their foot off the gas. Especially like I said, can't let Utah get one in the second here. I was on the team draft Levshinov that year, so I was happy we did take him. Yeah, that's fair. I know everyone's talking like about the other guy we should have drafted, but What a crazy pick Beckett Seneca was. Nobody saw this coming, but Pat Verbeek just knew. He's having a crazy year. Any other year he could win the Calder, but no one's beating Schaefer. Did we? I don't not believe you because that sounds like something they would do. Was that on home ice or on the road? I don't remember. But that sounds like something that happened. Hawks win the draw on Murphy. Tried to go up the boards. Ooh, Green didn't get a penalty there. I think Green could have got a trip there. Vemelka plays it. Sergachev plays it out. Murphy just gets it back into the Utah zone. Goal, turnover. Is it going to be offside? Oh, it's going to be offside. Didn't Utah play it back in their own end? Schmaltz chipped it in. Keller chases. Bedard's on it. Chips it behind the net. Grizzlick picks it up. He's got a bit of space. Green. Bedard. Builds speed. Shot. Ooh. Toe save from Vemelka. Green in on it. Tried to center it. And Keller's going to get it to Schmidt. Nate Schmidt makes a move. Centers it. Oh my God. Just wide. Back to the point. Keller's got it back at the line. And that's how to play. That was a close call. I don't know if Soderblom got a piece of that. I think it just missed. Let's see. Great play by Nate Schmidt. Just absolutely beat Vlasic. Oh, that just missed. Saw Levchinov play his last college game. And second to last college game. Nice. Have to check out for a while. Have to take out the misses. Looks like the Hawks are making sure you go 2-5-1. You guys are great. Take care, gang. Take care, Phil. Enjoy the afternoon or evening out. Thanks for stopping by. They better clinch this win. And we'll see you on Tuesday. Take care, man. Thanks for coming out. Ooh, Foligno kept it in. More. Back to Foligno. Good play by Grizzlick. Levchinov is back for it. Chips it up the boards. Nobody's there. Good hit by Levchinov. He's playing the body more. I noticed that in Colorado yesterday, and I'm noticing it a bit here tonight. Levchinov's definitely playing the body a bit more. Now he joins the rush. He just throws it behind the net. Moore tried to keep it in. He couldn't. Good play by Donato. Ooh, stretch pass. Just out of Donato's reach, but he's going to beat out the icing. Stenlin's shot. Good stick by Murphy. And Donato's going to skate it out. I think he's tired. Nazar chases. Just not seeing a whole lot of urgency in Nazar's game. He looked much better in the first period. Yeah, Green is just such a good Swiss Army knife kind of player. I always say like he's not excellent at one thing, but he's good at everything. Oh, turnover. Kept in by Marino. Good stick by Mikheyev. How's that offside? Are you kidding me? I didn't look offside. Yeah, Green Green's the kind of guy you can trust anywhere on the ice, anywhere in the lineup. And I think he complements Bedard really well. Yeah, he struggles to finish. That's for sure. Nick Schmaltz is going to start it out. Burakovsky gloves it down. Couldn't get the pass off. And that's out of play. It was off by a foot. Was it? Yeah, I missed it then. I thought Bertuzzi dragged his foot, but I guess not. They're still showing Foligno all smiley on the bench after that goal. Sergeyev's gonna get it behind his net. Schmaltz starts it out. 20 seconds to go in the period here. Bertuzzi out to Vlasic. He'll skate it in. Vlasic. Oh, he's got a lane. Oh, what a save. Great look for Vlasic there. Kev. Dickinson. 3 seconds to go, and that'll do it for the second period. I mean, the Hawks are in a great spot. 3-0 going into the third. But we saw Utah put a lot more pressure on um, in the second than they did in the first. And you can only expect them to come out with more gas in the third. But what Chicago did really well was capitalize on the chances they had. Um, they were getting rush chances, but the thing is, they just weren't. They weren't. They had a lot of ozone time, sustained pressure in the first period, and they just could not find that in the second. So hoping they can find that again in the third because you can't just stay on your heels. Not that that's what they were doing in the second, but I fear that's what they might do in the third. Great job by the Hawks to bend but not break during the early push in that period. Yeah, exactly. And then to respond with 2 goals too. I mean, that's just awesome. That was a nice move by Pickles. Yeah, by Vlasic. Yeah, that was a great move. He uses that reach advantage. He uses it very well. All right, let me update the game notes here. These notes are a mess. I would read them out, but it's almost embarrassing. What do you guys think so far? How are we feeling? Let's check some stats. Gotta check the stats. Always gotta check the stats in the intermission. Let's see here. I'm really curious to see what Korchinski's time on ice is. All right, your leader in time on ice so far is Alex Vlasic, 15:48. And then you got Crevier. That makes sense. Dard, Grizzlick, Murphy, Bertuzzi. Levshinov is getting some time. Slaggert was 6:22. Kevin Korchinski was 7:15. All right. Oh, I thought Slaggert had an assist on that Foligno goal, but no, he didn't because it came from the stick of Cole. Damn, he deserves an assist. So Nazar, okay, here's my thing on Nazar. He was really noticeable in the first period. I thought he had a really good first period. He was using his speed. He was creating chances. There was that urgency, in his game, and it just kind of disappeared in the second. Um, I don't know why. It just did. But he's 6-6 on the draws, so he's 50% tonight on the dot, which is good. Connor Bedard is 4-4 on the dot. Jason Dickinson is 1-10 on the dot. That's rough. Jason Dickinson is having a tough night on the dot. Oliver Moore is 0-3 on the dot. That's tough. That is tough. What else we got here for stats? Anybody throwing the body? Nobody with more than one hit. I don't understand how any of this, like, the expected, this and that, Corsi, I don't know what any of that shit means. I'll be honest with you, I'm not an advanced analytics guy. I feel like the basic stats and my eyes give me enough information that I just don't pay attention to advanced analytics, which is tough because everyone uses advanced analytics. And whenever I go to, like, maybe not an argument, but like a little debate online or something, people will pull out advanced analytics as like to support their argument, and I don't know what it means. To me, I like, the basic stats and the eye test. I mean, that's enough for me. Utah has tightened their play up. Both Bedard and Nazar, it's making it difficult for them to get those openings. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, they're showing that Sliger goal again. I mean, Vamelka's gotta want that one back. That's a tough goal to let in. The big issue after last game was there's no depth scoring. There's no depth scoring. It's only Bedard, and fourth line's got two tonight, and Teravainen, and one of them's a power play goal. Can't ask for much more. Cannot ask for much more. Blackhawks got an 85.2% according to the deserve to win-o-meter. The only advanced stats I follow, goals. Oh yeah, goals saved above expected. I will be honest, I also do pay attention to that because that one's easy to understand, and it does it. I feel like it tells an actual story. And I just feel like I don't know what even is expected goals. I don't care how many goals you're expected to get. How many did you get? Like I don't. I couldn't even begin to guess what Corsi means. Speaking of goals saved above expected, 1.29 for Arvid Soderblom. Let's see what Vamelka's at. 0.34. Interesting. I never really look at the goalie stats aside from the basic ones. There's expected freezes. What? What the hell's expected freezes? And when would that be useful? I don't know. There's expected freezes versus actual freezes. Arvid Soderblom has an expected freezes of 4.144 and an actual puck freezes of 2. That information does absolutely nothing for me. Is there like a is there a stat for like rebounds given out? That would be a good stat to know. There's rebound goals against. I don't see a. Yeah, exactly. What the hell's expected freezes? Also, how is his expected freeze is like a 4 something, but his actual's a 2? Can't recall any moments in this game where he's like gone to play the puck, to keep the play alive. So I don't really know what that would be. Damn, is there no like rebounds given up stat? Because that would be a good one. I would like to see that, but I don't see that on here. Interesting. Money Puck's a cool site, as much as it is very advanced analytic heavy. Um, I do enjoy it. I don't understand how the charts and everything work though. I'll be honest. Have the Hawks had? I guess technically they've had 2 power plays, 3, I suppose. Technically, Soderblom really hasn't faced high danger scoring chances tonight. It felt like no, you're right. He hasn't. I agree. He has not. I agree with that. The Hawks haven't allowed anything crazy, which has been good. They've done a really good job of keeping Utah's offense at bay. What other games we got going on right now? Jets are up 1-0 on the Sharks. 20 minutes to go in the third. Blues and Wild. You couldn't pay me to watch that game. 0-0 end of the first. And that's it. 4 power plays, right? Well, no, because the one penalty was offsetting. So they're 1 for 3 tonight. But yeah, 4 calls against Utah. Oh yeah, you pointed it out. Yeah. Man, we're getting destroyed in the faceoff department though. 30-12 for Utah. That's insane. Another interesting stat. Shots on goal. Artem Levchinov has 3 shots on goal tonight. This is Artem Levchinov's stat line through 40 minutes. 1 assist, +1, 3 shots on goal, and a block, and 11:53 time on ice. Not bad. Yeah, man, those black jerseys are so nice. I love them so much. Ryan Green also has 3 shots on goal. Connor Bedard only has 2 tonight. Utah has great faceoff teams. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Yeah, they're good down the middle. Next game they wear the black jerseys will be Vegas. Hell yeah. I'm excited for that. It's so funny looking at I'm on Sportsnet right now and just looking at they have for each team they have their goals per game, excuse me. Goals per game, goals against per game, power play, penalty kill. And it's just 26th, 21st, 21st, first with the penalty kill. That just looks funny. Windy City Hockey. Do you think Connor Bedard hits 40 goals this year? 15. He's got to get 15 in 23 games. I think he can do it. I certainly wouldn't bet against it. All right, I'm gonna go put some tea on. I'll be back in a second. Um, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 2 minutes and 41 seconds. All right, we're back. Oh, my water just beeped right as I sat down. God damn it. I think we're about to start up here. I'll say 35 is more realistic, but it'd be nice to see 40. Yeah, I think for sure he'll hit 35. Third period starts now. I'm still watching a Mike Vellucci interview. I can't hear him, but I'm watching him talk. It's a big third period. Can't let Utah build momentum. Just throwing that Slagger goal again. That's such a Landon Slagger goal. Here we go. Oh, I gotta change the scoreboard here. There we go. Puck has dropped. Third period underway. KF chases after it. Turka plays it back. Utah looking to start out again here. Marino. Smalls Burakovsky picks it up, plays it to Bedard. He'll circle back into his own end. Crevier. Can't make a breakup pass. 2 tries, couldn't do it, and Keller skates it in. Ooh, cross pass, hit a man. Keller's got it again, shot wide. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, is it Burakovsky getting a trip or is it Bedard? Keller draws his second penalty of the game. It's Crevier. That's the second penalty Keller's drawn tonight or today. That's okay. That's a tough call. Oh, they just now I'm seeing the smelling salt replay. Nice. That's a tough call. Come on. He just bodied him and then Keller stepped on a banana peel or something. Like, come on. Hawks to the kill. You can't give Utah. You can't let him open the door here. Vlasic's gonna skate it out, kill some time. Look at that. It goes wide. Throws it on net. And he stays after it. He's still got it. Oh, center it. Oh, Teravainen. Oh, a short-handed goal. And he's got 2 tonight. That is how you respond. Utah has a sign of life with the power play, and you shut it down immediately. All credit to Vlasic on that play. Wow. Just brilliant. What a shot. What a shot. Yeah, that's 2 special team goals. Power play goal and shorthanded goal for Teravainen. Update my notes again here. Now Dickinson skates it out. He might have Mikheyev. Good back pressure from Paterka. They'll just kill the clock here. Back to Murphy. And he dumps it in. Scott, you say that like you're not cheering for the Blackhawks. Maybe I'm just reading it that way. And it's cleared out again. Nice. Looks like a power play. We've prayed for times like these. Yeah. Slagger with the check. And he'll just send it right back to Vlasic. Kill more time. This is a textbook penalty kill. Offside? Oh no. There was no whistle. I just heard a whistle. And Vlasic will skate it out and chip it in. MVP type penalty kill from Alex Vlasic right there. Schmidt tried to keep it in. No, it's excitement. Okay, good. Yeah, for some reason I read it like a negative, but that makes no sense. I can't wait to get my number kit in the mail for the Olympic jersey. Oh, you're gonna make it a Tavo jersey? Nice. That's gonna be awesome. That could be icing? Yeah. Icing on Utah. Vlasic and Murphy get the assists. I mean, is there a better penalty kill than that? Vlasic just goes end to end. They're showing the replay again. Shot, he loses the puck, then he gets it back. I thought he was gonna try to find Green there. I was like, oh, he missed the perfect opportunity to find Green. And then Tavo came in high. Boo birds are they booing in Utah? Face off win, Burakovsky to Grizzlick. Shot just wide. Levshunov keeps it in. He's got some space. Sends it across to Burakovsky. And it's gonna get out. Levshunov now. Bedard drops it for Levshunov. Grizzlick back to Levshunov. Stretch fast for Bedard. He lost it. Too hot to handle. Gunther. Dylan Gunther has been absolutely invisible tonight. That's the first time I've noticed him. He's usually a guy you got to worry about, but he's been. I actually don't even want to jinx it. But yeah, that was the first time I've noticed him. Back to point, Schmaltz. Keller. Shot. Saved by Soderblom, and the rebound gets cleared out. Burakovsky turns back, relieve some of that pressure. This top unit, all these guys are tired. They got to get a change here, and they're gonna do it. Crevier, long pass for Bertuzzi. Oh, tried to find Nazar, almost had him. Almost had him. Cooley now drops back. Yamamoto. Oh, Cooley almost had that one. Just over the net. Oh, weird pass from Bertuzzi. Donato up the boards. Crevier up the boards. Bertuzzi out for Nazar. Nice move. Kind of a 2-on-3 here. Donato chips it in. Sergachev starts out here. Cooley. You got some room. Centered. Oh, nobody's home. Hawks are doing a really good job of protecting the front of the net and not allowing Utah any opportunity in front of the net. Turnover there. Oliver Moore skates onto it. Ran into Slaggert. Offside. Great effort in the first 6 minutes of the period here. Amazing penalty kill. That penalty kill is unreal. It's wild that we're up 4-0 in this game and Connor Bedard hasn't scored. That's such a good sign. With depth scoring, you know, having been the issue that it's been lately, it's a great way to respond to that. Oliver Moore skates onto it. Slaggert held in by Murphy. Took a spill. Connor Murphy now. He's going to chip it out to center. Icing? Soderboom played it, and I think they still called it an icing. So yeah, they'll probably go to center. Soderblom's having a good night. Who's your MVP so far? Player of the game. Has Kevin Korchinski played a shift in the third period yet? Maybe I just didn't see him, or maybe, I mean, it's only been like 4 or so minutes, and they were on the penalty kill. And Tavo, Tavo or Slaggert, both good picks. Two guys that came to mind as well. I've liked Vlasic's game a lot. Nope, haven't seen Korch. Yeah, I'm just gonna check his ice time again. I don't know if he's. I'm sure there's a way to find it out there, but I don't know how to check like per ice time per period. Korchinski's at 7:56. I don't think he's played in the third. Get the man a hat trick. Yeah, get Tavo a hat trick. Yeah, I'd say Tavo, Vlasic, or yeah, you could probably throw Slaggert in there too. Vlasic's been really good. Very effective on both ends of the ice tonight. Nice, just showing a Connor Murphy highlight reel. I love it. Yeah, that go out of play. If Murphy gets moved, I'm going to miss him. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I get he likes it in Chicago, but I hope he gets the chance to play in the playoffs. He deserves it. And I think he'd be so useful for a playoff team. So as much as I would miss him, I would like to see him get moved. Give him the chance playing the playoffs. And it also frees up another spot for us. Donato's got it. Leaves it back onside. Crevier throws it deep. Crevier throws it up the wall. Donato finds Tavo. Teravainen walks the line, throws it on net. Vejmelka's going to glove that one. Nazar looking for the tip there. 1 sec. I'm not even going to change the screen. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm back. I had to pour my tea. I've been waiting so long. We haven't had that much to comment because there has not been much to complain about. Yeah, I've noticed that. I was like, man, it really died in here, hey? They must be playing well. Chipped out to Ryan Green. If the UC puts Murphy jerseys on sale, you'll get one. Yeah. Even if he gets moved, it's still a good jersey to get. He was here for so long. He played in such an important role. Slaggert chases, it's just out of his reach, but he negates the icing. Centers, I wish he took his time a little bit more there. He had time. Grizzlick's gonna pinch. Levshunov couldn't hold it in. Starts this period 3-1 Hawks, which is surprising considering the Mammoth are down. They have one shot on goal 9 minutes into the third. I think that shorthanded goal really sucked the life out of him. Stenland out of the reach of Kerfoot, and it's out again. Safe, simple hockey for 10 minutes here. Play boring hockey for 10 and a half minutes. I'm fine with that. Centered. Oh, turnover to Bertuzzi. And he'll skate it out. Good pass to Vlasic. Do it again, Vlasic. He's going to take it behind the net again. He loves to do it. He holds on to it. Throws it on net just wide. Ooh, bad pass by Bertuzzi there. Schmaltz carries it in now. Leaves it for Keller. He's got space. Schmidt, great stick by Bertuzzi. Go find Nazar. He skates out 1-on-3. Good puck protection by Nazar. He still holds on to it. Goes across for Tavo. Korchinski tried to be part of that play. Ran out of questions asked. That's fair. We did cover a lot. Donato. Murphy. Blocked by Gunther. But he keeps it in. Nazar low. Teravainen. Donato. Donato's got it. Murphy. Korchinski. Throws it on net. Teravainen. Murphy. Shot deflected out of play. Korch on the ice. Yeah. That might be his first shift of the period, eh? Next Sunday when I go skate at the UC, Hawks is a merchandise garage sale for season ticket holders. If Murphy is at the deadline, I wouldn't be surprised to see traded players jersey sale. Yeah, I mean that's what I think teams normally do. So, man, that's gonna be fun. I'm jealous. That's gonna be a fun time. Enjoy. I mean, as long as we see, yeah, I agree. I think that shift was fine. As long as we see, even if it's small, you want to see him start to get more ice time. And what did he have last game? Um, what did he have last game? Last game he had 824. And this game I think he's already over that with that shift. 923. So he's got more ice time tonight than he did in his last two games. So that's good. As long as it's small, but as long as we're seeing them give him more and more. Oh, I gotta go get my tea. I'll be right back. I made it back. This is so unprofessional. I keep getting up mid game. So unprofessional. I apologize. Utah with some pressure. Levshinov's got it. Chips it to Grizzlick. Out comes Bedard. He's got some speed here. Stops up high. He's got time. That wasn't a great pass to Burakovsky. Earlier in the year, Nazar would skate full speed every shift to puck battles or make some room for himself. Now he just kind of tries to stick handle himself out of everything. Too many complicated plays. Yeah, he's not using his speed the same. And he's not nearly as hard on the puck. You're right. Vlasic keeps it in. Around for Foligno. Moore's gonna skate onto it. Ah, gave it up to Paterka. Keeps it authentic. Well, that's good. Yeah. I used to be like a robot in my videos. If you go back and watch my videos, and my first like live stream I did too, I was I was like a robot, and I was like, all right, I need to let my personality come on a little bit here. 7:37 to go. 4-0 Chicago. Utah goes offside. This is going to be a really positive. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to say it yet because there's still time left. Disregard. Like my mug, it's got dogs on it. It's not mine, it's my girlfriend's, but I think I use it more than she does now. So it's mine. So Malika's going to play it. Out comes Barrett Hayton. That stayed onside. Kerfoot tried to center. Hit Grizzlick. Puck's out. Utah has to regroup here. Barrett Hayton skates it through a neutral zone. Drops it to Marino. Dickinson up the boards. Nobody there. Is it going to be icing? Nope. Great clear by Dickinson. Third line comes out over the boards here. Or sorry, second line. Soderblom's going to play it. Rings around. Settles for Nazar. Ah, glove down. Right back in. All right, go Vlasic. Vlasic's been so good today. Ah, right as I say that, he turns it over. Turka. Ooh. Oh, just wide. I wonder if it's his hip or some type of small injury. I was just could be a little timid as he was injured quite a few times since his draft. Yeah, yeah, I think both those are very plausible. I would lean towards the timid part for sure. I talked about that in the post game yesterday. I had a little talk about what's going on with Nazar, and yeah, I highly doubt it's a lingering injury. I think it's like you're saying, probably a mental result of those injuries, which is causing him to play that way. Oh, Sergachev. And I don't want him to be a player that plays like that because we've seen what happens when a player plays scared. Elias Pettersson. He's a shell of himself. So do not want to see that happen with Nazar. Man, they keep showing a pizza commercial and it's making me really hungry. We eat Domino's a lot. We eat a lot of pizza here. We do Domino's a lot. We live right down the street from a Domino's, so it's too easy. It's too easy. We got 10 people in here in a Hawks dominant late third period. That's awesome. Thank you to all 10 of you for being in here watching. Oh, it just dropped to 9. Never mind. Thank you to the 9 people that are in here. I'm still nervous. Like I know it's a 4-0 lead with, less than half the period to go, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. At the end of the day, it is the Blackhawks, and it is Soderblom in the net. But everybody has played a great game today. Commit, lets it go. Oh, Soderblom just held on to that one. 21st shot on goal for Utah. 21st save of the night. Soderblom. Get Tavo the hat trick here. I'd love to see that. Battle along the boards here. I think Schmidt took a high stick and wanted a penalty. Nothing came of it. Bertuzzi, nice play. Mikheyev on net. I like this. Just don't take the foot off the gas. I know it's 4-0 with 5 minutes to go, but why take the foot off the gas? Keep going. Bertuzzi. Good play by Bertuzzi to keep that puck alive. Vlasic chips it in. 4:20 to go. Rick Ball just said he would throw his toupee if Tavo scored the hat trick. Man, I would love that. I'd love to see Rick Ball in the toupee. Green now. Shot. I know it's 4-0, but I'd like Bedard to get one just so I'm closer to my prediction of 40. Green leaves it for Burakovsky, leaves it for Bedard. He stops up. Warchinski. He had a chance to get involved in the rush and he bobbled the puck. He used to retrieve the puck like Eklund, Jarvis, Konechny. Great center for the team because I need height of the. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Great interview with Ben Pope. How'd you get the interview? I just emailed him. Oh, Bedard's got it. 1-on-1. Bedard shot. Saved by Vamelka. Tried to center it. Whiffed on it. Yeah, I just sent him an email and told him about the show and said I'd love to have him on. Super nice guy. He's such a nice guy. Oh, Carcone centers it. Nazar tries to chip it out. It fires right back in. Donato now trying to get it out. Nazar can't clear. Utah keeps it alive. Centering. Sergachev holds it in. Shot wide. Oh, oh, just wide again. Utah pouring it on here. Shot is steered aside. Donato's going to be able to get this one out. They're tired. Levchinov always plays better when he gets physical. Makes him play more off his instincts and gets him in the game more mentally. In a few years, he'll be a big hitter. Yeah, he's got the size and he's got the strength, and you can see his willingness to use it too. So hopefully he gets more comfortable doing that, and he's able to do it more consistently. Shot by Stenlin, steered wide. Mata keeps it alive, throws it on net. Can't get it out. Kept alive. Crevier falls. Nazar steals. Nice. He's got to be tired. Yeah, just get that one out. Oli Mata, Hawks legend, starts out for Utah. Keller steers it in. Grizzly got to Bertuzzi. Mikheyev skates it in. Minute 14 to go. Bertuzzi steals. Oh, centered for Mikheyev. That's like the third time tonight Bertuzzi has had a sneaky takeaway below the goal line. One of them led to the Tavo goal. Keller across. Gunther. Saved by Soderblom. Oh, now we got some rough stuff. Dickinson and Dursey. Dursey's heated. Why is Dursey so heated? Dude, you're losing 4-0 with under a minute left. Just go to the bench. Coach wants you off the ice. Dursey temper tantrum? Looks like it. Dursey got a 10-minute misconduct for the temper tantrum. Nice. Attaboy, Dursey. Always helping the team. Now Dickinson's telling Bertuzzi all about it. Yeah, Dickinson's like, what the fuck? What was that? Why? I don't understand why he got so heated. After the whistle, he came up and he shoved Dickinson from behind. Dickinson turns around, shoves him back, and then Jersey's barking at him like he did something crazy. You started it, Jersey. What are you barking at? And I like Sean Jersey, but what the hell was that? Ah, falls face off. 13 people in here. Wow. That might be the highest number I've seen. 13. That's crazy. Whiffed on it. Turca. Marino. I almost said Milano. Oh, Yamamoto. Out of play. Utah pushing in the last 2 minutes more than they've pushed all third period for some reason. Damn, it's crazy that we play the Mammoth 3 times in 2 weeks. Man, the seats are looking pretty empty. $15 seconds to go here. Vlasic skates it out. Sends it in. 10 seconds. Tavo goes after it. Gets double teamed. 3, 2, 1. Hawks win 4-0 in Utah. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. Let's go. Huge win. First career shutout for Arvid Soderblom. That's got to feel so good for him. I didn't think we'd ever see it. Yeah. I'm happy for him. He needed that. Oh, Bertuzzi's so happy for him. Love it. Yeah, he needed that. Over Buta. Yeah. Great night from Tavo. Great night from Vlasic. The fourth line played great. Soderblom played great. Yeah, that was a great game all around. This is going to be a fun post game to do. Thank you everybody that came out. This was an awesome stream. Great win. Actually, before I go, I got to change the record. We earned that 2-5-1. Hold on. Oh, that looks better. 2-5-1. Hell froze over. Soderblom has a shutout. Yeah. Playoff hopes are back alive. Soderblom got a shutout. All right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everyone that came out. Like I said, this was a hell of a stream. Thank you again. I'll be back live on Tuesday for the Winnipeg game. Post game will be coming out shortly here. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Awesome game.